This is Captain Bill, owner-operator of the Malahini out of H&M Landing here in San Diego, California. I'd like to go over some information just concerning the typical tackle you will need for an offshore tuna trip. As you can see in front of me here, I've got an array of gear, single speeds, 2 speeds, all the above. They all work just fine. You know, a lot of people have this misconception that you need a 2-speed reel, when actuality a single speed would do a job for that 15 to 35 to 40 pound yellowfin. You get above 45 to 50 pound fish, I would suggest a 2-speed reel. Let's take a look at a few. Here we have a Newell, old school Newell. It's probably caught in tuna. Too numerous to imagine. I blew that. Too numerous to imagine. Basically, it's got 40 pound straight monofilament. For that, I'm going to say 15 to 25 to 30 pound yellowfin tuna, maybe at kelp patty yellowtail or something like that. When you're looking at that 45 to 65 pound fish, old reliable, Penn Senator, single speed again. It's done the job for years and years and years. I can remember fishing aboard the XL. Not the XL. It was the fish. I remember fishing aboard the Qualifier 105 back in the day with my dad on a 18 day, I think it was. And we were using these. I was 18 years old then too. I was very young. And caught a 252 pound yellowfin tuna. It took 4 backup reels and 4.5 hours. After that, I didn't really. Again, guys, these old school Penn Senator 6.0s, 5.0s, and 4.0s, that I'm going to say 35 to 50 pound, 60 pound fish. Pretty standard back in the day. Pretty standard back in the day. Next reel we're going to look at is a Saltus. I use it for fishing the Coronado Islands. I use it for fishing the bottom. I use it for fishing just about anywhere. It's all around good reel. It's got for throwing the iron, it's basically 40 pound straight mono. We fish with an assortment of jigs. We'll explain those to you in a minute. Then next in line, we have a Pro Gear, which I use as well. Single speed, same thing. That 15 to 25 pound yellowfin or 15 to 25 pound bluefin would work for the most part. When we're fishing the Coronado Islands also, the diversity of the fishing there is phenomenal. We're looking at an Avit XSJX small reel for use with calico bass, whitefish. My granddaughter, actually, this is her reel. She's used it for fishing San Clemente Island. She had 2 trips ago, I think, 6 yellowtail. I think the smallest one she landed with this reel, single speed, was about 35 pounder. I have another green one here as well. When we're talking about big fish, that 100 pounder to 200 pound stuff, we're gonna go with the big boys. Fish back in the day with the 6.0, which took 4 or 5 hours to land. Now you're looking about an hour and 30 minutes if you do it properly with Pro EX 52. I've used this. I used this last winter. We went on a 2-day. We had 17 fish over 150 pounds, and 9 of those fish were over 200. It's got 100 pound mono 130 pound backing of braid. Talica 16 2 speed as well. I'm gonna say that 60 to 80 pound fish fights really well using it. And then I have, you know, my other 2 speeds that I use as well, just around all around anything up to 50 pounds. I believe that these Avid EXs can, or JXSs can handle. And just, you know, just a quick recap, guys. You know, I mean, if it were me and I was going fishing on the Malihini, which I hope you do, I would bring a gamut. You know, the schools that we hit last year, you know, you would see 20-pound bluefin jumping out the water. You would be hooking 150 to 200-pound fish. I would strongly suggest at least a 50 wide. I would strongly suggest at least a Talica 16 or something in that perimeter, Speedmaster or a Daiwa Saltus or something like that in a 2-speed volume. Avits for that, and then for that, you know, that day when it's slow offshore and we go do something else, bring a smaller reel for that, you know, calico bass, that whitefish, for when we're fishing islands and things like that. If you guys are really interested, we'll be talking more to you about other stuff, jigs, line setups versus or spectra versus monofilament, things like that. We're going to get pretty in depth here, and if you ever decide you'd like to go take a trip with us, you can give us a call at area code 844-619-FISH, or you can go to our website, which is sport-fishing.com. That's www.sport-fishing.com. And if click on the Book Now tab, make a reservation. We'll be talking to you shortly.